Sunday morning and we are drumming in church today. Hopefully I can show you a little bit closer later on as well. So this is us ready to play. We've got the kit, the lights are all on, you can see the projector is working as well. And this is my kit. So as you can see, I like the double floor toms, and I've got an SPDX here as well for the occasional clap, and sub drop as well. So we're just getting ready, we'll be starting in 5 minutes or so.
Our conviction is if we want a better world, then the best way to go about it is by creating it. And that call doesn't particularly lie on any one group of people. We think it matters for engineers, teachers, social workers, musicians, artists and poets, and everybody else in between.
The structure of the course is that you can dip in and out if you need to. If you feel like you can't commit to a couple of months, then just go along to the sessions that you feel that would be most beneficial to you. But I would encourage you to sign up, get some more information today, or just really engage with it because it's such a positive experience. You build some great relationships with people in the church. We've made some great friends out of the course itself, and there's lots of things in London when you move here that you think, oh, I'll definitely go to that. I'll definitely meet up with that friend for a coffee, and then they never end up happening. And that's Alpha's one of the things I'm really glad that I didn't just let it fall by the wayside. I did engage with it, did go along, and really enjoyed the experience. So I would encourage everyone who's got maybe questions about their faith or questions about life itself, that you feel that you wouldn't get all the answers, absolutely, because if you got all the answers from Alpha, you'd have nothing more to ask and it'd be a bit dull. You leave with more questions than answers. Well, I did anyway.
That's the service over and done with. Now it's a pack up time. As you can see, everyone is now starting to pack up, which is the joyous part, because it's the quickest part. So 2 things I shared today in hope that I could help someone to be a better communicator. So these are things that I've used to become a better communicator and improve the relationships that I have in my life. One is Briggs. It's a personality test that gives you, if you perform the test, it gives you 4 letters, a combination of 4 letters. And I am an ENTP. No, I'm not, an ENFP. And basically that means I'm extroverted, visionary, I'm a feeler, so I tend to react or kind of make decisions based on emotion first, and I'm spontaneous. And it's interesting not only doing it for yourself, but also when you compare with other individuals. So doing it for Kimma, she is an ENFP, and where we match is on the F. Well, we match on the 3, but then we differ on the F and the T. So she is a thinker and I'm a feeler. So what that would mean is, let's say I'm upset about something, I would be like, oh, just hug me. Then later on I might explain why, but she would want kind of an explanation before she would act. So basically, yeah, is it react before reasoning, or reasoning before reasoning before reacting. So yeah, Myers-Briggs personality test, that's one thing to do. Second thing is a psychologist shared this with me, which is the 4 ears. The 4 ears. And it is basically, if someone says something to you, they will kind of have like, there's 4 interpretations of that, like of what they've said to you. I'm not saying the word statement because statement is one of the interpretations. Now, if I said something, I'm sad, I might want out of that an emotional kind of response, or like an action response, which is hug me. Whereas someone else might be saying that as a statement. So let's say I say, I'm upset, and someone with the listening ear of, oh, I hear that as a statement, that means I'm not going to do anything, and I'd be upset because I'm like, oh, this person's not hugging me. So that is also another interesting thing. So yeah, basically the two interesting things are Myers-Briggs personality test and the 4 listening ears. I think if you Google the 4 listening ears, then it'll tell you about that. So tonight I'm actually carrying on with the build of this wardrobe. I started a little bit of it yesterday and going to carry on doing it now. Hopefully I'll finish soon. And then I need to edit my vlog.
It was at that moment she realised she'd wet herself in public.
Did he like my fake thing?
That was way too fake.
Was it?
It's got to be more spontaneous.
Alright, this is my acting gig. Okay, go.
No, I've got to think of a different one.
No, do the same one. I just want to nail it natural.
It was at that moment she realised she'd wet herself in public. Oh, that's... You're still like smiling about it. It's got to be a sign.
Oh, do you want me to be surprised? Oh, you could have said bad directing skills. I'ma need this lit. Did I just blow this out?
No, I don't think so. I think it was all this out.
Go.
Alright. So, just setting the scene, I meant to look surprised, saddened, and shocked. Alright? So, it was at that moment she realised she'd wet herself in public.
Oh, wait. Are we rolling? Use
Oh,
action.
classic. I know what you're doing here.
Action.
I know what you're doing.
I'm doing nothing.
Cut. Action. It was at that moment she realised she'd wet herself in public.
Did it? I want to cry.
We're waiting for Kingsman to start.
Go.
You got to lay down a beat.
No, I'm rapping.
Oh, I thought I was rapping.
Oh, you want to rap?
Okay, I'll rap.
I thought laying
you
down
rap.
the beat was your thing.
You rap first.
Okay.
Come down here. Come down here.
No, this is better than go.
I can't. It's in there. You ready?
I go, yeah. Yeah. We in the mall. We having a ball. We're gonna go to the cinema and watch this fall. Everyone knows that I have the best raps. Everyone knows that I have the best clapbacks. Everyone knows that I got the best hair. Down my back and everywhere.
I think it's not the first.
Although it's Sunday today, I want to just overview what happened yesterday. So Saturday was a day at LICC, which is London Institute for Contemporary Christianity, or Christian, I'm not sure. And it was about kind of prepping people for the workplace. In life, you don't really get much help when you go into your first job, or when you're trying to kind of work out what your kind of theology of work is, because there's lots of different ones, and ultimately sometimes it just ends up in be the best you can be. But we were talking specifically about being lovingly present in where we were, so to be kind and generous and polite and all the rest of it to people and bring some joy, and also lovingly disruptive as well. And with that, it would be challenging some of the negative culture at work, or kind of setting a new standard and kind of directing people in a more fruitful way, and that includes the way that someone is fired and then not supported, or if there's an argument between two employees or two colleagues or clients, the way that you are with clients. So I found it useful. There was a section of it on like a one-on-one with someone that's slightly older than you as well, and that was really helpful. I think I benefit a lot from being able to speak to someone that's just either gone through it, or I can rely on as a point of contact for support, because I know that they've kind of gone through this, but 20 years ago or 10 years ago. So I found that useful, so much so that I'd like to try and find someone that's kind of a generation or two older than me to kind of still input into my life. And I guess in some cases, the reason why I like that is because it kind of reminds me of my grandparents that aren't around anymore, but that role, I kind of miss that element to my life now that I'm older. So I'm wanting to possibly consider whether that is something that I want to kind of find and get in just to encourage me in where I am, or get them to encourage me, hopefully, where I am.